Field. It's the second of 8 titles to be decided over a 2-day stretch. Two teams who've done this before. Hudsonville and Brother Rice met in a championship game 5 years ago. But to these teams, this day is all about this day, trying to take home the Division II championship. Hi, everybody. Well comes in as primarily a running team, and there's a pretty good reason for that. A pretty big young man in John Goebel.
John Goebel, number 35. First of all, comes from a good bloodline, John. Brother Mark at Michigan State. But look at these numbers, over 1,700 yards into the semifinals. But the most impressive, 7.8 a carry, 17 touchdowns. He can grind it, but he can also make the big play. But they don't have to rely only on offense.
Hand off. DeWeerd stumbles, regains his balance, and he rolls forward to the 42-yard line. Tackle on the play by Goebel, and plays safety and comes up to down for the Eagles after a 14-yard pickup. DeWeerd led to another Warrior championship. Around the left end goes John Goebel, line coach, and they can't say enough good things about the job that Juan Roque has done working with these kids. It's Goebel down the sideline, stopped by Tanis after a gain of 16.
Well, if you want to watch how you want to run the football, Juan Roque can take some pride in this. They're going to pull. Goebel's going to take the counter step, and he's going to follow it. This is the counter trade. Watch at the point. Boom! Up the field, getting blocks. Wide receivers working down the field. And if you give John Goebel any type of room, he's going to get you some yards. He's a north-south runner, uses the stiff arm. I like his style.
Made a verbal commitment to the University of Cincinnati to play football, has John Goebel. But there is work to be done in his high school career yet today. Mike Capetta. Draw to Goebel. Stumbling ahead, regains his balance and stumbles forward until he is knocked down by Scott Dykema after a gain of 13.
Second down and long. It's an excellent play call. They're going to run the draw. They're going to invite everyone up the field, just give it back underneath. It's a little bit of a sprint draw. A nice block by the left guard that time. I believe that's Ryan Helmer, number 55, came off with a nice job. And Goebel did the rest. They could have had a 3rd and 8 now after the penalty. In one play, now it's a 3rd and 5.
In either event, it did not go well for Rice. Screen pass to Goebel. And he'll rumble his way to the 22-yard line after a gain of 11. Scott Dykema with the stop. Would like to make coaching a career, perhaps. Goebel looking for a block. He'll knife his way inside the 10. Rice. Andrew DeWeerd behind Josh Lucas. He'll get the ball. And he'll scoot ahead inside the 10 to the 7. But it's the running game that has been the difference. And there's more of it. First down yardage for John Goebel. Gain of 4. 3 straight 4-yard bursts for Brother Rice running backs. And it moves it beyond the 30-yard line.
Coaches have a tendency, when things start getting a little tight, a little bit hairy, to go to that comfort blanket. I guarantee Coach Fracasse's comfort blanket's number 35. That's John Goebel. This is a guy who doesn't turn the ball, rarely turns the ball over. He's going to get you anything that's there, and usually a little bit more in the running game. A very secure running back.
Goebel on the sidelines right now. Fracasse calls him his horse. There's Goebel. Forward lean, and he just keeps leaning. Beyond the 35, gain of 6. Up to the 46 or 47-yard line.
And this is a nice run for the fact that he's almost tripped up twice. Andrew DeWeerd's the first one. Just get a little piece of him. And they just, it's balance. It looks like he's going to go down right here. He starts stumbling, especially when you're playing on a turf. He utilizes his hand. And, he's just, like I said, he's solid. There's nothing super flashy about his game, John. He just catches the ball, he runs the ball hard, he gets what's there and a little bit more.
Rice to squeeze out victory. It's Bullheis. Another handoff. That's DeWeerd. John Goebel after a gain of 6. There's a pitch. Oh, you could hear that one. Colasante and Goebel on the stop. Loss of 2 on the play.
Goebel really coming up, do a nice job from the end. We're going to get a little listen here. We did early on. This is not a game for the faint-hearted. So that's why we're up here. This is nice, nice and comfy up here.
They're going to need some light. Hand off to Weiss. Stop behind the line of scrimmage by Goebel. DeWeerd. He's off the right end and plunges ahead. They need to get beyond the 20. And John Goebel will. Tackle on the play by Matt Schmoody.
Oh, when things get to crunch time, you go to the horse that brought you there, and that's John Goebel. Coach Fracassa, over 30 years, 40 years of coaching, realizes one thing. Don't go away from what you do well. Just keep working it, keep pounding it. Pretty soon, good things will happen, and they have.
Get that thing home. They all want to touch it right now. It's been a great day of football here, and it's been great being with you.
Congrats to Brother Rice. Also, props to the Hudsonville Eagles. 3 times the bridesmaid, just never the bride yet.
Title game is Birmingham Brother Rice 14, Hudsonville 7 on the strength of 5 interceptions, 3 of spectacular fashion by Kaunda Handcuff.